Hey everybody, welcome back to George Does Stuff. I'm George. I do stuff. In today's video is going to not be a knife review. Shocker. But it is related. And today's review is the Casematic 40. And I got this off of Amazon because I don't know if you guys are like me, but as your knife collection grows, you just start having knives sitting around everywhere. They're just literally, you can't turn around without there being a knife sitting there. And I got kind of tired of it, and I was starting to lose track of where his knives were, because there's some on a desk here, some on a table there. And I'm like, I've got to consolidate this. This is just getting to be too much. So this is not all my knives, but this is what you get. So when you order this, it's a nice big Pelican-esque case. It comes pre-cut with these folding knife size holes, and it's a peel and pluck. So if you have a shorter knife, like a mini Militaw, you go in and only take half the stuffing out. If you have a full size Militaw, you're gonna have to go in there and get the stuffing all the way from the bottom. I can tell you that I really do enjoy this case. I think it was $54 on Amazon. I'll put the price up here somewhere. And don't forget your desiccant. Now you know what to do with this stuff. Take it when you get it with stuff and collect it, and then when you store your stuff, you can put your desiccant in there as not to mess up your knives. I saw a review of this, and somebody complained that this is actually not completely waterproof because they submerged it. I saw that review on Amazon, and I'm like, if you buy this case, don't submerge it in water. I don't know if it's waterproof or not, but don't do it. Why would you do that? I understand that, you want to get what you paid for, but for me, this is more about having a secure place to keep my knives. That's a rugged box that I can throw around and not have to worry about, the knives banging into each other. And that's really all I got this for. $54 is not cheap. It is very far from free. There are other options available. I can tell you that at the time, this really was the option that made the most sense for me. I have since seen Metal Complex's review where he has I want to say it's the Apache or Cherokee 3800 case, which is like a Pelican case. I think there's available at Harbor Freight and on Amazon. And then there's a pre-cut knife holder that I think is good for 40 knives as well. That might be a better option than this. The only reason why I say that is, A, it might be a little bit cheaper, but most importantly, this thing is really heavy. It is really heavy. It's unnecessarily heavy. Of course, my knives have add some heft to it as well, but I think if that other case is a little bit lighter, it might be a little bit better option. But for $54 and what I was looking for, this was great. It's great. It feels very rugged. It is pretty well made. It's got the air relief, little thing there. So by the way, if you have that unscrewed, it's not watertight. That will allow water to seep in. The person claimed that the seepage came somewhere in here, that this was not sealed enough, and so the water got in. Again, I'm not buying this to submerge my knives in underwater. Don't do that. I mean, if you had this and you live in a flood prone area like the state of Florida or something like that, yeah, I can see where you might want to be waterproof, because you may have some storm surge or some serious flooding that may endanger your knife collection. In that case, it would be very concerning if this, in fact, is not watertight, which, judging by some of the gaps on here, it very well might not be. So keep that in mind. If you want something that's absolutely watertight, this might not be your solution. And if that's a scenario and you know there's something coming, just put this in a garbage bag and seal it. Then it will be watertight. There are ways to water tighten stuff. Anyhow, I digress. As a handle, has good clasp on it. It has openings, so if you want to put a padlock on there, you can actually lock it down for, in case you got some people coming over, you don't want them to get into your knives. There you go. You're safe. All in all, I would say I do recommend this. I will put a link to it on Amazon if you'd like to buy one. Again, it's an already done solution. It's much cheaper than a Pelican case. I can't reiterate enough that it's probably not watertight. It may be, but I'm not going to test it, so I don't think you should either. But for $54, you got a place to store 40 knives, and that's pretty good. It's just a nice way to take it, make your desk or your tables clutter free. Particularly these are knives that you're not going to EDC, that you just want to stick in a shelf somewhere and just, have a place to go and grab them when you want to carry them. Yeah, pretty good. Not too bad. I like mine. If you buy one, hopefully you'll like yours. And that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm George. I do stuff. Take care of each other. Until next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.